I had just graduated high school, was 17 years old, and really never put much thought into any kind of future outlook on things, what I wanted to do. Watching the commercials, the TV shows, the Army looked like a neat, exciting thing to do. And I strolled into the recruiter's office one day and asked him some questions. Pops in the video, it's got some guy, he's on a motorcycle and coming out of a helicopter, the kind of things you see in movies. While I'm sitting there, I'm 17, I'm loving this. I think this is the greatest thing in the world. He's telling me the money's good, it's tax-free when you go overseas. Asked me if I wanted to go to college. Well, my whole life everyone's like, you need to go to college, Joey. So I said, sure, if I can get a way to go to college, that'd be great. Well, the Army's going to pay for you. It's going to, while you're in here, your classes are 100%. When you get out, you got the GI Bill you're taken care of. Why would I say no? About 2-3 months later, I was on a plane out to Fort Knox, ready to go out to basic training. I had 3 guys that were pretty much roommates with me. 4 guys away from their homes for the first time, getting paid pretty well for their age. We had a lot of parties, we drank a lot, we just had a good time. I'm 24 now, been out of the military for a little while. Looking back on it in retrospect, I don't think I would have made that same decision now. It was the dream. I bought into it, and it seemed like a great idea. When I went out to go take for the classes, for that 100%, while you're there, we're going to pay for it, there was no funding. Slowly the picture kind of started to erode itself. I was very gung-ho about it. That is a prevalent philosophy in the military. It's very conservative. Maybe not in the textbook sense, but I mean, you're in the military, your business is war. I thought George Bush was a good man. He was increasing spending on the military, he was raising the pay wages, giving me a raise in all sense of the matter. So yeah, absolutely. As for his foreign policy, I really did believe in that, these were enemies of the state, and that we had to go over there and fight them. Maybe not so much for patriotism, but just that was our job. Spending time in the military and kind of seeing the establishment of it, it kind of skewed the idea of why we're there, why we're in these other countries. And it just it started gears in my mind almost, and I started doing some more thinking about it, talking to other people in the service. A lot of them had the same viewpoint. About that time, I had taken some college classes, political science for the most part. I thought myself personally to be socialist. Coming out of the military, coming out of a very strong conservative viewpoint, kind of pushed me to that side to think, well, this isn't working. I'm finding problems with this, so the other side, that's got to be correct, And Adam, actually, was the biggest contributor to this, I must say, because we would talk about this for hours on end. And, finally one day he calls me up, he's like, Joey, Ron Paul, Liberty, St. Louis tomorrow, can you come? I have the hotel room, I have everything set up. So we went down there, and Judge Napolitano was there. He gave a speech, which was absolutely amazing. Dr. Paul was there, and his speech was just absolutely amazing. And even more so between them two, just talking to all the other people that were there. To be in a room with, literally standing room only, it had to have been 1,000 or more people. And everybody was there for the same purpose, the same reason, the same ideology. And ideas were just freely shared. There was no artificial restrictions being put on it. Nobody was listening in. Just free exchange of information. And that was really like the breaking point for me when I was like, wait a minute, this isn't working, this isn't working. There's got to be some kind of middle way with this.